Welcome back to the Walnut. Many times the YouTube audience asks me the question why this training organization is called the Walnut. Usually the other training organizations they have a name something related with a career bridge, career leap, career dreams, or sometimes targets training, something like that. Why this one is different from those career thing? Well, I'm pretty sure everyone on this planet like to hear stories. The real story of the walnut is unfolding in front of you today. The story goes back to the year 2013. So we were doing a training program as a part of Rajagiri Academic Partnership in Jammu and Kashmir. Rajagiri is a business school which is situated in South India. It's a famous business school in South India, and I was a faculty of Rajagiri at that point of time. So myself, Mr. Pramod and Dr. Imran, we landed in J&K for a week-long program. On the backdrop of this program, we used to visit almost every place in Jammu and Kashmir. Something like Harry Palace, Bahebehu, Dal Lake, Mughal Gardens, and you name it. One day evening, we were walking through the local market. Organizer of this academic partnership program, Mr. Junaid, introduced me something called the walnut. Well, it is a hard shelled nut, really difficult to crack. Have you seen it? As I have mentioned it, it is a really hard shell. See that? Hard shelled. Junaid told me that inside this shell, this is a brain-shaped nut, good for the brain. I was naturally interested, so I was trying to crack it the every possible way I can crack it. I can crack it, but it doesn't crack. Well, in this case, of course, we don't have a hammer here. We don't have any kind of like cracking tools here. The only thing, the wall. Let's try it. I'm doing my best right now. See that? It doesn't crack. And you know what? The Junaid and the other local wonders, they were really watching curiously what I'm doing with this wallet. Then they suggested me an idea. Rather than keeping one wallet and trying to crack one wallet, better to have two wallets in your hand. Well, two wallets. And they asked me to keep this two wallet in my hand exactly like this. See that? Exactly like this. Two wallets in the hand. See this? Two wallets. And try to apply gentle pressure. Try to apply gentle pressure on the hand, on the fingers, like this. I'll show you this. See that? Gentle pressure. Right. See the sound? Yeah, it is cracking. It's cracked, completely cracked. You see this? It's completely cracked. And what is inside? Well, that's a brain-shaped, wonderful nut. What exactly the lesson I have learned from it? Many people, they try to crack competitive exams the way I have tried to crack one single wallet. They don't know how to do it. If someone show them what is the best way to crack this, and definitely they will reach their goal. So that point of time, I have decided, well, I had a training organization at that point of time, but that name, that organization was not really branded. But that day, I have decided, that moment I have decided, well, this would be the name of my training organization. And what exactly we do to crack the hard shells of aptitude tests will be unfolded in front of you right now. Every competitive exam, you may have to do calculation. Doesn't matter it's a logical reasoning or it's mathematics related questions. Well, one of the simple examples is, let's say, if you're dealing with a question, a number series question, if you need the number 9 cube. How do you find the 9 cube? 9 cube is what? 9 into 9. Either you should learn it by heart, but if you're not sure about the answer, if you haven't learned it by heart, what's the best way to crack this question? Well, 9 into 9 is 81. There's no need to write it. You can do it like as a mental calculation. So 81 into 9. So 81 into 9, 80 into 9, 720, correct? And what is the balance? 1. So for your convenience, I just write it out. 81 into 9. So we'll take 80 from this 81. So 80 into 9, 720. And 1 into 9, 9. So the answer is what? 729. See that? Pretty simple. How about like another square or another cube? 14 cube. 14 square into 14. 14 square is what? 196. 196 into 14. That 196, I'll take it as 200. So 200 into 14. Well, 200 into 14 is what? 2800. 2800. However, instead of 196, what we have taken is 200, correct? So 200 and 196 difference is 4. That 4 into 14 must be subtracted from the answer we got, 2800. So 2800 minus 4 into 14. So that is 4 into 14, 56. 56 must be subtracted from 2800. So 2800 minus 50 first. So 2750. And we need to subtract a 6 more. So 2750 minus 6 is 2744. So well, 14 cube is 2744. How about we deal with the squares? Do we have a simple method to deal with the squares? Especially the squares of numbers which are larger than 25. Well, this is what exactly the walnut does. I'll show you that. How do we deal with the squares? This is what. Let's say we need to have an answer for 43 square. 43 square, either you should learn it by heart. Well, if you are not sure what is it, how do you crack it in the exam? So normal way, the candidates multiplied 43 into 43. But what we are going to do is 43 is 50 minus 7 the square. And this is a minus b the whole square, but we are not really going for the expansion of a minus b, those kind of things here. It is too technical. So what we do, the 7, I'll take that 7 first. 7 square is 49. Right? And this 50, the square of 50 is 2500, right? So well, I take that 25. 2500, 2 zeros are here. We don't need the zeros. The balance is what? 25. 25 minus 7, 18. So the answer is 1849. I'll show you one more example of that. It's the square type question. Let's say 48 square. 48 square, 50 minus 2, correct? 50 minus 2 the whole square. Well, 2 square. 2 square is 4. But I need 2 digits here. So I'll write it as 04. Then balance is what? 2500, right? 50 square, 2500. So I'll take that 25. 25 minus 2, 2304. So 48 square is what? 2304. How about like a 54 square? 54. Well, 54 square is what? 50 plus 4. So 50 plus 4 square. And I'll take that 4 square. 4 square is what? 16. And this part, 50 square, 2500. So I'll take that 25. 25 plus 4, 29, 16. Well, that is 54 square. How about another number? Let's say 62 square. 62. 62 square. Well, in this case, again we take what? 50 as the base. This case, 60. You may think 60 is the base. No, we'll take 50. 50 plus 12 square. Well, we'll take that 12 square first. 144. So 144. However, 44, that 2 digits would be on one side, and I'll keep that 1 on the other side. We have this 50. 50 square is what? 2500. So we'll take that 25 plus this 12, that is 37, plus this 1. How much? 38. So the answer is 3844. So 62 square is what? 3844. Of course, we'll have more these kind of shortcuts. This is called pretty much speed math. It's the best way to deal with calculations. Definitely we'll back with you those kind of questions in one full session. Stay tuned until we meet next time. Thanks for watching.